Imagine for a moment a world where UFC fighters, masters of the takedown, the elbow, and the chokehold, decide they crave a new challenge. They gaze upon the squared circle of boxing, a realm where legs serve for standing, not kicking, and wonder, how hard can it be? This is the tale of Francis Ngannou, a titan who decided to take on not just one but two world champions in boxing, Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. Francis, a colossus with fists that could punch a hole in the universe, decided that the octagon was too confining for his aspirations, so he targeted boxing, reasoning, I pack a powerful punch. Boxing involves punching. Surely it's practically the same thing, right? Little did he know that he was soon to eat those words, served with a side of humble pie. First on the docket was Tyson Fury, a fighter so elusive in the ring he could dodge raindrops. The fight was dubbed The Predator versus the Gypsy King, a title that promised drama on a scale larger than a soap opera. The build-up was intense, with Francis preparing to throw punches while donning boxing gloves the size of compact cars. Yet when the bell tolled, Francis realized that boxing was less about brute force and more about the grace of a ballerina combined with the sting of a bee. Despite flooring Fury in a moment that left the crowd breathless, Francis lost by a split decision. Critics claimed it was a tight match. Francis believed it was closer to a heist. But there was no time to dwell on the past, because up next was Anthony Joshua, a man whose physique looked as if it had been sculpted by Michelangelo himself. The bout with Joshua was christened the Clash of Titans, and Francis, unfazed by his previous loss, prepared by toppling trees with his punches and scaling mountains with boulders strapped to his back. Yet once again, the world of boxing proved to be a harsh mistress. Joshua danced circles around Francis, peppering him with jabs that felt like pesky wasps, deftly evading the heavy hands that promised oblivion. In the end, Francis stood in the ring, bested but not broken. He had ventured into the realm of boxing, a world where the fight is played out in chapters, not concluded with sudden finality. He discovered that boxing was not just about being hard to knock down. It was about being impossible to hit, a lesson he learned the hard way, twice. So, what did Francis do next? He did what any sensible UFC fighter would do after losing to world champions in boxing. He might return to MMA or UFC, where he could kick, elbow, and choke to his heart's content. There he was a king, a predator, and crucially where he didn't have to fret about judges determining his destiny. But every so often, when he stands triumphant in the octagon, he chuckles to himself, reflecting on his boxing escapades. Perhaps I'll give tennis a shot next, he muses. How hard can it be?